Can you carry me the rest of the way? I could never run.
I can't make it. Yeah, this is B3 Benson. We need to get an aerial transport up here.
We're supposed to be hiking right now. And it's raining.
It's supposed to be the desert.
It's a desert. We're having a monsoon in the desert.
Monsoon.
We thought that we were leaving Georgia and it was going to be so great because we were coming to the desert. Georgia's been raining for 7 months straight and we were going to get to the desert and have no rain. We're here at Pinnacle Peak Trail and it is raining.
You have to pay for this?
Well, it's kind of not raining right now, but it's been raining. It's a little chilly, but we came all the way here. We're hiking this trail. We came from Georgia.
We walked all the way from Georgia just to hike here.
Stop right here. Be free. At Pinnacle Peak Park, you can also you can also rock climb here as well if you're a rock climber. I'm not a rock climber, but maybe someday I will be. But that's another activity you can do here, as well as it's beautiful. The scenery is so beautiful here, and there's lots of nature too, like the deer we just saw. This particular hike here is really, the trail is really nice and wide, and they maintain it really, really well with the gravel and keep it really nice. So it's a really nice wide trail, but there is a bit of an elevation.
Yeah.
I'm a little out of breath.
Already, yes.
You start out on this trail and you hit the ground climbing.
Yeah,
it's got a good elevation going right from the get-go.
Right from the get-go.
But look at the views. This right here is the equivalent of ski patrol. It's Arizona hiking patrol, not leisure.
Where's the high point? It's cold. It's cold for Arizona.
It's also makes it colder when there's some rain too. So this trail is an out and back trail. You're gonna go out 2 miles and then you're gonna come back 2 miles. And the first part of the trail is it is a little bit more challenging. They say this is a moderate trail, and the first part is a 1,300 foot elevation gain. And then you get to the top where you've got some really great views, and there's even an area that you could sit. You could have a great picnic there. We would have done that, but because of the rain, we decided to skip the picnic. However, it's once you get up here, then the next part of the trail, so that was about how far, Kevin?
We've gone between 3/4 of a mile and a mile.
So about 3/4 of a mile, and then you're gonna start coming down again. And you're going to get a little bit of a break with the elevation.
So this is a real popular area for birding, hiking, and for rock climbing.
But one really sad thing is your dogs, your puppers, they're not allowed on the trail. So Coda couldn't come with us here, which is sad because he would really like this.
He would. So this is the inside of what used to be a cactus. And it's really interesting because you've got these individual little trees kind of in the cactus, and then with this real porousy, looks like a sponge material on the inside. And that's really cool. I would have never known that it would do like that, but you can see it's definitely distinct individual pieces. So with the saguaros, they don't even start to bud out until they're 100 years old. So if you see one that has arms, the full arms don't come out till they're like 150, 175. So it's very interesting. They're very old critters.
So you can see behind me right over here, you can see this trail. So we are going to end up, eventually we're still on our way down. We're going to get down to the bottom of this very well-maintained trail, and then you're gonna take that up and we're gonna take that down the other side of that mountain, and then it'll come to the end, and we'll turn around and come all the way back. So I know that right now Kevin's just hoping that I'll say we can turn around and not finish the trail. I can feel it.
You can feel it.
But it's not happening. We're gonna be free. We're gonna finish this whole trail, rain or shine, thunder or lightning. We got this. We're gonna be like a cactus and just suck the rain in. Is that what they do? I'm not sure. But I think they're hollow when they take in water when it's available, so we're not stopping. The second mountain it just has a different...
It's a little different terrain.
Yeah, there's not as many huge boulders. There's more lower brush and lower vegetation.
How'd you like to live on that golf course down there? Yeah, that'd be sweet.
So we're now on the fourth part of the trail. So the first part we went up, second part down, third part we went back up on the second mountain, and now we are headed back down. I could never run down this trail. All right. We did the first half, now let's do it all over again. He's all excited.
All over again.
Important note, going up on the way back is harder than any of the other stuff. Can you carry me the rest of the way? I changed my mind. You can do better than me.
Sure, baby, just hop on my back.
Yes. Come on, Kev.
I can't make it. You were right, you need to carry me. It's like every day.
We just passed somebody that they were running it for their second time. We're barely making
Running it for their second time.
We're barely making it on the first one. It's fantastic. It is a really good hike,
yeah.
but it's challenging.
It is.
And when we first started, I thought, this is easy.
First half was easy. Coming back up.
We're considerably slower on the second half.
Yeah, this is Be Free, Benson. Yeah, we can't make it on this hike. We need to get an aerial transport up here. Stat. What? What do you mean I gotta walk the rest of the way down? This is Be Free, Benson. We're not being free if we can't walk down. Okay. They're sending a transport. That's where we were.
I'd say this hike would take you about an hour and a half to 2 hours if you're moving at a steady rate. 4 miles, but it's in some instances that they're kind of strenuous miles.
It's taking us 8 hours and 12 minutes.
So we finished our hike, and actually the rain stopped about, I would say, midway through, and then it sprinkled off and on. So we avoided a huge flood, which was really nice. And the hike was really nice.
It was really nice, and it was, there was parts where it was very intense, and then other parts that it was kind of a leisurely pace. So it was almost like doing intervals. You get really kind of worn out and then you get a reprieve. So, but overall it was a great hike. I would highly recommend this hike.
Get out there and do something. Be free.
Be free.
You gotta find a way to make this interesting, mister.
So they sent our air transport, but they sent it a little bit too late. Obviously gonna have to have a talk with whoever's in charge there, because it's totally unacceptable. It's very, very emotional time for me.